It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. David Childs, class of 2000, from the Alumni Association to the podium. Dr. Childs is Director of Black Studies and Associate Professor of Social Studies Education and History at Northern Kentucky University. Dr. Childs was the first African American in the College of Education to earn tenure at NKU. He earned his Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from Mount St. Joseph University. He earned 2 master's degrees from Miami University of Ohio. He also holds a PhD from Miami University. And he received his Doctorate of Divinity, honorary, in Theological Studies from Temple Bible College and Seminary in Cincinnati. He is the site leader for National Geographic's 2892 Miles to Go project. In addition, he is vice president of the Sweet Blackberry Foundation, an organization founded by Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actor Karen Parsons. Dr. Childs is senior pastor of First Antioch Baptist Church. Their 501c3 First Antioch Ministries focuses on food insecurity, addiction, homelessness, and arts education. He is founder and CEO of Cultural Diversity Consultants and Studios. Dr. Childs enjoys spending time with his wife, Alundra, who is also an EDD candidate, and their children, Simone, David, Hannah, Gabriella, and Madison. For a full bio of Dr. Childs, please refer to your program. Dr. Childs.
Let me hurry along. I know I'm one of the few people standing between you and Red Lobster dinner, or Steak and Shake, or Golden Corral. And actually, there's still one, sir. There's still a Golden Corral out in Eastgate. And there's also a Golden Corral in Northern Kentucky. So change of plans, right? Okay. Let's see. Where's my speech here? My wife has had it. Okay, here it is, right here. All right, I got it now. Let's see, got some notes. Say something nice about President Williams. He's amazing. Such a nice guy. If it had not been for the faculty and staff, I would not be here today. Yep, check that off. Let's see, the board, the administration, awesome. Okay, say something funny. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay, all right. But seriously, in speaking of perseverance, Maya Angelou said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." This reminds me of my upbringing. You know, I never understood why when we walked to my elementary school every day, my siblings wanted to take the shortcut through the alley past the big dog that was never chained up. To me, as a 6-year-old kid, the dog seemed enormous, about the size of a horse. Sir, it was huge to me. And Goliath, which I am sure was probably the name of the dog, was always awake and seemed to be waiting for us every single time we walked by on our way to our inner city school. Needless to say, we often ran most of the way to school with Goliath at our heels. We attended an inner city school and often had very little resources and had many challenges and a tough childhood. But we learned to persevere and not be defeated. One writer puts it this way: "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." I got some Bible readers in here today. But my grandmother's upbringing was much worse than mine. From a child, she was a sharecropper in the clay hills of Georgia. And she would say, "I picked cotton from sunup to sundown." Her hands were rough. She had rough hands from a life of hard labor. But in spite of having a tough life, she was always singing. And she sang the old song, Jesus is on the main line, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus is on the main line, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus is on the main line, tell him what you want. Yeah, call him up and tell him what you want. She's always singing. Grandma moved up north in her middle age and went on to graduate from high school at 60 years old and became a powerful minister of the gospel and a Bible teacher. She was the personification of never giving up. My upbringing and grandma's stories gave me the strength to apply to Mount St. Joseph University. Fast forward, I was the first in my family, like many of you, to graduate college. You see, we had to keep going no matter what. The right angle, I heard somebody say the right angle to approach a difficult problem is the triangle. Keep trying. You graduates here today have overcome tremendous struggles and obstacles to get to where you are today. I love graduation because it's the epitome and the personification of hardship and struggle coming to a point of success. You deserve a round of applause, so let's give them some love. I'm proud to stand here with you here at the Mount. You have realized your dreams, but let's keep dreaming even bigger. The Mount gave me the courage to dream. I went from not having a stable place to live and being homeless to ultimately completing 2 master's degrees and a doctorate. But even beyond that, the smartest thing I ever did was marry my wife, Alundra Childs. The scripture puts it this way: when a man finds a wife, he finds a what? A good thing. Y'all with me today. But I'll be transparent with you all. As a kid who lived in a home where we didn't have electricity often, a kid who did not feel very good about himself, it seemed impossible to rise above those circumstances. But Muhammad Ali said, impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. I went from being a poor child that society gave up on and overlooked to a doctor. I went from being in a homeless program to being a professor. But you see, I had a praying mother who taught me scripture, the one that says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. When I felt like dropping out of college, when my dad passed, my mother kept praying. My papa wasn't there to see my first film premiere, but I know he's looking down right now from heaven while my mother is praying. Well, at some point, we were able to ride the bus to school. Therefore, we were no longer chased by Goliath, the dog. But as I got older, I had to encounter other Goliaths in my life. Goliaths of insecurity, Goliaths of disappointment, Goliaths of fear. Goliath the dog did not stop me from walking to school to get my education, and no Goliath could stop me when I was invited to speak in Africa, when I was invited to present research at the Smithsonian. No Goliath could stop me. Likewise, graduates, nothing can stop you. You're built for this. You can't lose with the stuff you use. And that's the God stuff. I'll take some amens. My fellow Mount alum today, my brothers and sisters, you fine and esteemed graduates, you're brilliant. You're nurses, you're scientists, you're entrepreneurs, you're teachers, you're historians. I stand with you and encourage you and say, don't stop here at graduation. The way might be slow, but keep going. Or like that famous philosopher Winnie the Pooh said, about, it might be a slow go, but it's sure go. Winnie the Pooh said, rivers know this, there is no hurry. We shall get there someday. So let's go together. Let's grow together. You have acquired your superpowers here at the Mount. You have been given the gift of a college degree. Let's level up. Let's mount up. Nothing can stop you now. God is with you. And truly, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It won't work. Thank you.